for Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Now let's have some fun. Here is your host, Johnny Radio.
Yo. Welcome into a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. Happy Friday, and what a hell of a thirsty Thursday yesterday was. My goodness, baseball all day long, all day strong. How you like them Phillies? Yes, sir. Last night, wall-to-wall basketball, the Cavs and the Magic. The Cavs didn't even show up to play. They must have gone to Disney World or something. I don't know what the hell they were doing. The Magic scored 121 points, beat the absolute brakes off the Cavs. That was nasty. In the Knicks 76ers got a much-needed win. Huge 43-point third quarter. Embiid with a little bit of dirty play. Brunson finally did show up. He had 39 and 13 assists. But 76ers took care of business. We got the Nuggets and the Lakers. Talking about Cavs not showing up. What about D'Lo not showing up last night? That is still probably the craziest thing I've seen. D'Lo last night scored as many points as you did. As many points as I did in that game. And by the way, he played. He scored 0 points, was 0 for 7 from the field, 0 for 6 from downtown, and was too busy to go to a huddle because he was checking his, IG account or something. That's what the kids call it now?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, the IG, right?
That's
Instagram?
Right. Uh-huh.
What do you think he was actually checking?
I don't know. Maybe it was his IG.
Do you think he was, maybe sliding into somebody's DMs he saw front row or something?
Yeah, probably. He was like, oh, I know her. And then he was like, let me go
DM her real quick because we're getting ready to go on vacation.
That's right. Hey, I'm throwing this game so that we can go to
Cabo, here we come.
Couldn't remember the area that all the basketball players get to.
Cabo. Now, I know a bunch of people who went to La Playa, which is not far from Cabo, for the widespread panic thing last week. And they said 70 people got sick. But they were troopers, and they did 4 nights of panic down in Mexico. They said the thing that they remembered most was, I don't know if I should probably.
Viva La Panic.
Yeah, they had a little fun. But man, Lakers fans didn't have any fun. Do you know that this is the first team to ever have double-digit leads in all 3 games and find themselves in a hole 0-3? The Nuggets toy with them. It's crazy. You got LeBron James and Anthony Davis, but the Joker, he's ridiculous. I mean, my man was almost had another triple-double. 24 points, 15 boards, and 9 assists. Dude's nasty. We're going to talk a lot of NBA because we got a lot of basketball. Not only did we have a good night last night, today looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. We got 4:30 basketball today. That's right. It's a beautiful Friday. It's time to take off work a little early, get home, go to the liquor store, get you a little bit of Tito's to start your Friday, your little Fiesta Friday, a little bit early. You know Tito's is the best spirit around. If life ever hands you lemons, you don't freak out. You don't fret. You don't stress. You just make a lemon drop. You make sure it's with the best. That's Tito's handmade vodka. Get your Friday started off early because we got Bucks Pacers. Indiana's a 6.5-point favorite over the Bucks. This is a 1-1 tie, baby. 1-1. 1-1 series tie. 223.5 is the total. Highest total on the board today. Clippers and the Mavericks. They're in Dallas. Series all not up at 1 game apiece. Dallas 4.5-point favorite. The total's 212.5. And then tonight, you have the Timberwolves and the Sun. The Minnesota Timberwolves defense has been absolutely filthy. KD and company just can't get going. Timberwolves up 2-0 in Phoenix tonight, and Phoenix is a 4.5-point favorite, 207. We'll talk about our bets at the end of the program around 12:50 today, Mr. Dacus. We got some Hardenwood because it feels so good. I got some wild stories today. That's going to be around 12-ish. Because we have T-Money and Uncle Brasky, two amazing degenerates that I absolutely love. We'll talk about Wingfest last weekend. We'll talk about some bets. They've been on a heater for a while, so we'll get bets, and some more bets. But, man, we got to talk a little NFL draft. Wild night last night. Wild night. Some serious reaches. Serious reaches. I mean, and it's a historic draft. I mean, we had 6 quarterbacks drafted in the first 12 picks. 6 quarterbacks drafted in the first 12 picks. That is wild. 14 straight offensive players were selected, by the way. It's the longest streak at any point, not to start a draft, but at any point they've never had 14 straight offensive players go throughout the draft. 14 straight offensive players. Bam, bam, bam. And then we saw also some lunacy, by the way. Holy moly. What the hell were the Bills doing last night? Hey, Kansas City, here's our pick. Go ahead and get Xavier Worthy, who ran a 4.21. Dude, that dude out of Texas is a tough little sucker. You know what I'm saying? Tough. I mean, and then you let Leggett get out of there. Like all these wide receivers, and I don't know if you remember, but guess who doesn't have Diggs?
The Bills.
That would be the Bills, because guess who's got them? C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans. They got some great wide receivers. By the way, I thought it was also pretty fascinating about my man, all the different shows last night that were on. Did you watch any of the different broadcasts last night, like the Pat McAfee one?
I watched a lot of Pat.
Did you see the one with Pat, by the way, let me tell you something. Bill Belichick
Was great.
I loved it.
He was awesome.
I can't believe this. Bill Belichick's good on television.
Mm-hmm. He sure is. I mean, same thing. We
Nick Saban was okay. Yesterday.
I didn't see much of him yesterday.
I saw him on Pat McAfee yesterday. He was okay. He wasn't bad at all. He was different than I expected.
He was on the ABC broadcast the entire night. But that's the thing is, like, the first time we saw Nick Saban on, I remember his first media thing that he did was he joined the Pat McAfee Show weekly, and we were all going, "Ugh, that's not going to work." And then it was like, "Oh, he's great on with Pat because it's this other side we don't see. He opens up. He's awesome." Same exact thing with Bill Belichick. These are two guys that we know are great coaches. They don't let that side of themselves be shown, but we know that side's there, and they're able to show it now, and it's great.
I like the fact that Bill Belichick, instead of kissing everybody's tail and talking about how absolutely wonderful every single player is, like most people do, he actually gave 50-50 praise, 50-50 criticism.
You must not have seen when Barry Sanders was on the set with him. I mean, you would have thought that he was about to go over there and jump on Barry Sanders.
Who?
Bill Belichick.
I missed that part.
Oh man, it was like everything. Like Barry Sanders would say something, he'd go, "Oh man, oh Pat, you don't even understand. I mean, when Barry Sanders was out there running, I mean, oh man, you would game plan for him for 3-4 weeks, months. I mean, there was no stopping Barry Sanders. Oh man." And I was like, Bill, calm down a little bit. Okay.
I loved how he was being honest with his critiques, basically about every single draft pick, especially like Drake May and his footwork, and talking about how, I mean, this is his former team. They just drafted Drake May, and he didn't go out there. And by the way, and he also criticized the whole damn roster pretty much. I thought Bill Belichick was fascinating last night. But again, back to the draft. Watching all that stuff, there was one thing that I noticed remember who I was talking about, Ricky Pearsall? Florida. He had some of the greatest catches that I've ever seen. Another wide receiver who went in the first round. Tons of wide receivers, by the way. I don't think you realize it. C.J. Stroud was mad. And I started thinking to myself, well, C.J., hold up, C.J. You just got Diggs. You got Nico. You got the tank. Like, how much? Oh, and by the way, they also got you a running back in Joe Mixon. Like, what else do you need, CJ? But man, it was an interesting draft. There was some weird stuff, and again, I'm going to ask you a question pretty simply, because Caleb Williams went number 1 overall, kind of expected. But I want to ask you a little something about these quarterbacks. I mean, 6 quarterbacks went in the first 12 picks. And I look over at Denver, who reached and took Bo Nix at number 12, and I find that insane. I really do. I just think that's nuts. And again, Bo Nix, 61 starts, most starts in college football. Do I love the fact that he's played a lot of college football? I absolutely do. Brock Purdy, coming out of Iowa State, played a lot of football. But when you look around the National Football League and you look at the quarterback positions, the quarterbacks that are good have superpowers. Patrick Mahomes has a rubber arm. He can throw it from any angle. His anticipation, his skill at throwing the football is second to none in the history of the game. I mean, him and Dan Marino, like Dan Marino's quick release, Patrick Mahomes throwing it from any angle and accurate as all get out. Tua Tagovailoa, do you know what his superpower is?
Karate. Didn't he do karate?
Well, he did do that to be able to fall, and it was jiu-jitsu.
Ah, right.
Not karate. They are
Tomato,
very different.
tomato.
No, they're very different. Don't say that around me, man. UFC's huge, bro. But you look at Tua, probably processes information better than anybody. His anticipation with the football, he sees it faster than anybody. That's why he gets the ball out faster than anybody. He doesn't have the strongest arm, but damn it, he dissects defense faster than anybody in football, and he throws an accurate, catchable ball. His superpower is the ability to process information and deliver an accurate, catchable football. Josh Allen, what's his superpower? He's a freaking freight train that you can't pull down, and he has an absolute rifle on his arm. Brock Purdy, you say, well, what's his superpower? On third down, have you ever seen anybody who's more calm and doesn't get rattled by the big moment than Brock Purdy? His superpower is he's basically Joe Cool, and he uses every ounce of athleticism. He'll use his legs to run around to extend the play. He might run for the first down, and you don't even think of him as a running quarterback, or he will deliver a hell of a football like he did in the Super Bowl and throughout the playoffs. The kid, since he's coming in the league, he uses every ounce of athletic ability and his brain and his know-how to get the most out of what he's got. Lamar Jackson, what's his superpower? Duh, his legs. Try to get that man down on the ground. Seriously. So, like, all the quarterbacks have superpowers. Tell me what Bo Nix's superpower is. He does have 61 starts. I like that. He is, quote, the most accurate quarterback in college football history. 77 point what? Like 2%, which is a completion percentage. He didn't throw the ball past 6 yards 85% of the time. In the National Football League, you just can't throw screens and go sideline to sideline. And I don't know, and I know Sean Payton believes in himself, and I know Bo Nix reminds me a lot of the J.J. McCarthy and the kind of person that he is, and the aspect that you're going to get every bit of Bo Nix that you can get. He's married, he's mature. All he wants to do is win. It's faith, family, and football with Bo Nix. Like, he eats, drinks, sleeps, and he doesn't smoke, but if he did, he would smoke football.
Father coach.
Well, yes. It's in his blood.
I actually fell in love with Bo Nix last week because I didn't know, but he was born in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. His father was the head coach of Henderson State. I love Henderson State. They're my favorite Division II school, so that made me, I had to be a Bo Nix fan after that. But I just learned it like a week ago.
He's not the smallest guy. He's like almost 6'2". He's very durable, doesn't get injured, but he's never pushed the ball down the field. He does have big-ass hands, though.
Sure does.
That's one thing that I do have to say. Like, I mean, he's not going to – this guy's holding on to the football. He's not turning it over. But is Bo Nix got realistically a superpower? And you can sit there and say, well, what about the other ones? I don't know. Like, Bo Nix and I think J.J. McCarthy's superpower is their attitude. Because they both eat, drink, sleep football. You know, Bo Nix does it more in a traditional way, faith, family, football. J.J. McCarthy's meditating, positive energy, super, super positive. And they both, J.J. is talented. I mean, he's got a good arm. He can run the ball. It's just in Michigan, he wasn't asked to put the ball on. It wasn't ever asked of him to go out there and win a football game, But damn it, I watched him lose that game against TCU. 3 first half interceptions. I actually think they all were in the first quarter. So I'm kind of curious what that is. And you can say, well, what about the damn Falcons going up and getting, Michael Penix Jr.? Michael Penix Jr., who was injured often early in his career, has been very healthy at Washington ever since. In the NFL, they don't let you breathe on him. Said this yesterday. Tom Brady played till he's 45. They gave $180 million to Kirk Cousins, who's coming off an Achilles, who's 35. Aaron Rodgers is coming back from an Achilles. He's 40. Like, if you can play the position, these doctors are going to keep you up, but you're not taking the abuse. They're going, and he does, and by the way, the superpower of Michael Penix Jr., that left hand is nasty, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
He can sling the football. He has a quick release. The ball is accurate, and he can make every single throw. Another guy who also processes information extremely, extremely fast. Drake May you know what Drake May reminds me of? That dude who just, God, he looks just like a quarterback. Big guy, look at him. He looks like a Justin Herbert, big boy. But also, if you listen to Bill Belichick and you saw it on some of the film, he has terrible footwork. The good thing is, going to New England, I don't think that he's going to start, do you? You got Jacoby Brissett there. You're awful. Are you going to go throw out that guy and actually ruin him right off the bat when he's already not sound in the pocket with his footwork? He's got a big arm. He's got a lot of athletic ability. The dude can run. He just needs work. Josh Allen, when he came out of Wyoming, and this is the thing where you can fix him. Josh Allen, when he came out of Wyoming, his footwork was terrible. His throwing motion was terrible, but he was a big, strong kid. Buffalo completely got in the lab. They fixed everything. Did you see the way they did it, where they did it on the computer and had his whole body movement and would videotape him 1,000 frames per second? And they got in there and worked.
Interesting.
So you can do that with Drake May, but you have to do that. Caleb Williams does have superpowers, but I also feel like he's got a lot of love for Caleb Williams. And then I love Jaden Daniels because he can run, he can throw, he can play from the pocket, which you like in the National Football League. So I look at all those quarterbacks. I feel like the one who got the best is definitely Washington. But I look at the situations that are the best, and I would ask you this. Who's in the better situation to succeed? Is it Caleb Williams? Or is it J.J. McCarthy in Minnesota? Because in Chicago, they've never had a 4,000-yard passer. They've never had a dude throw over 30 touchdowns in a season. Matt Eberflus, do you actually trust him to be the person that fixes the quarterback situation? We've seen them ruin Justin Fields. We've seen all the quarterbacks that have come through Chicago. And the best one we can go back to is Jay Cutler, and before that is Jim McMahon. In Minnesota, you got Kevin O'Connell, who I think is an absolute genius. And I look at what's around J.J. McCarthy. Let's not forget Justin Jefferson is that dude. You remember 18,000 yards his first year?
Yep.
He was injured last year. He's back. They also have Jordan Addison. Big reason Caleb Williams probably wasn't good last year is because he didn't have Jordan Addison, because that dude was a bad mamma jamma when he won his Heisman at USC, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He was doing it all, catching the ball and gone. T.J. Hawkinson, a good tight end. And did you see the running back that they grabbed, Aaron Jones?
Mm-hmm.
That's some nice pieces right there for JJ to walk into. Caleb's not bad, because you know who they also got other than Caleb Williams?
Odunze.
They got Rome Odunze out of Washington. And let me tell you something. I like Neighbors and Odunze more than Harrison. Don't get me wrong. I love Marvin Harrison Jr. He's a baller. But Neighbors is got speed and speed and speed. 42-inch vertical, 210 pounds at freaking 5'11 and a half. Just different gears, and his route running ability. Look, this is LSU. He runs routes like Jamar Chase, just has more speed. So I love the wide receivers in this draft. And then Rome Odunze, is there somebody that you would trust to throw the football to more than him? The dude goes up and gets everything. He's just that dude. He's big, he's fast, he's strong. And if you need the ball, if you have to go to anybody on one play, I think I trust Rome Odunze on third down more than anybody in the draft. But you also team Caleb up with Rome, and you have DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and let's not forget, they also have DeAndre Swift. Which quarterback is walking into the better situation? I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's a good question. We're
going to talk a lot of NFL. We got the NFL draft. We got round 2 getting ready to start up here tonight. You got all kinds of playoff basketball. Again, get home early. Get out of work early today, people. 4:30 NBA action. On the other side, we're going to talk a little draft. We're talking some NBA because we got Jay Ham, the historian, in the house. Don't touch the dial on a Friday. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio, we are Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Together, let's drive. Hey, everybody, want to get charged up? Come out here to All-Star Chevy in Olive Branch. Test drive one of these new EV Blazers. They're nice. I mean, it's like riding into the future with these. And it's still Chevy truck season. All the Silverados are financing down to 2.9 for 72 months and thousands in cash and trade. New Equinox and Trailblazers with 1.9 financing. No payments for 90 days. And your good credit deserves it. Want pre-owned? Everything you want is here. Ram trucks, Jeeps, Tahoes, Suburbans, Traverse with the third row seating. If it's not here, ask Kevin or Jeff and they'll find it for you. Military, teachers, college students, healthcare, you get an extra $500 bonus. Where are you going for graduation, Mother's Day, spring and summer road trips? Better yet, what are you driving? Get it at All-Star Chevy. Remember, it's not South Haven, not Mount Moriah, Bartlett, or Carterville. It's got to be Olive Branch, people. So come out to All-Star Chevy in Olive Branch today or go to allstarautogroup.com.
Are you aware? It's patio season. Family Leisure sure is. That's why they have factory direct pricing on swimming pools, spas, and even, yes, patio furniture. Yes, sir. It's indeed patio season. So come by Family Leisure and check out all the brand new 2024 patio furniture sets. And with patio season here, you know that pool season will be here before you even know it. So buy now to get in line for your pool installation and get pre-season pricing. Plus, you could save $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, even up to $5,000 on all spas and swim spas. Family Leisure has got special pricing on all in-stock saunas, theater seating, pool tables, and even outdoor kitchens. I love it when it's patio season because of all the fantastic deals that Family Leisure makes available just for you. Family Leisure, Whitten Road at I-40, where family and fun come together.
As the seasons change, so does the need for reliable home comfort. It's time to turn to the experts with Choates, where your family's comfort is our top priority. Right now, Choates is making it easier than ever to upgrade your home's climate control with our exceptional Carrier systems. There's never been a better time to enhance your comfort. Select from incredibly low monthly payments, 36 months no interest financing, or choose our $1,650 Cool Cash rebate instead and lower the upfront cost on select Carrier systems. It's not just savings, it's cool cash in your pocket. Low monthly payments, no interest financing, or cool cash rebates? Whatever you choose, you're choosing quality, reliability, and the trusted service of Choates. Call us today at 347-8086 or visit ChoatesHVAC.com to learn more about these incredible savings. But hurry, these deals are as fleeting as a cool breeze on a hot day. Choates, let our family serve your family.
The times they are a-changin'. Bob Dylan's song is even more meaningful today in the real estate industry. This is Sheldon Rosengarten with Mark's Benstorff Realtors, and in the months to come, if you decide to sell your home, you better have a knowledgeable agent to guide you through the changes that are taking place. As I tell people, it's not that you don't know the answers, you don't know the questions. So, if you or someone you know is thinking of selling, talk to 2 to 3 experienced real estate brokers to guide you through the changes, but make sure that I am one of them. I have a highly successful strategic marketing program that can mean the difference in when you sell and what you make. We're also affiliated with leading real estate companies of the world, a relocation network that means added exposure for your home from buyers moving into the Memphis area. Find out why people often say that when you want the job done, all shell done. You can reach me at 483-0546 or memphisrelocate.com. That's memphisrelocate.com or 483-0546.
It's time to get to Gossett Volkswagen Germantown, where we're celebrating the 75th anniversary sales event, and it's time you got your new V-Dub on. Get ready to take your pick of 2024 Taos S, or 2024 Tiguan S, or 2024 Jetta Sport. Your choice, $279.99 a month. Pick the right Volkswagen for you at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown. Plus 1.9 for 60 months on all Atlas and Atlas Sports. Or get 2024 Atlas Cross Sport SE for $33,988. So get it done and be ready to ride at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown, 7420 Winchester Road. Online, GossettVWG.com.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
All 36 month lease, 7,500 miles per year. Taos RMO 51756, MSRP 26063. Tiguan RM 103910, MSRP 31363. Jetta RMO 48802, MSRP 25506. Cross Sport RC 236449, MSRP 38981. Includes $3,000 rebate. Cannot be combined with special APR. Includes all rebates and incentives. PF 695. Excludes tax final license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through end of the month with approved credit dealer stock only.
Your Memphis Showboats are back in action at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium on Sunday, April 28th at 2 p.m. All game long, we will be celebrating the incredible legacies of Showboats greats Reggie White and Pepper Rogers, and you won't want to miss our tribute at halftime. Tickets start at just $10 and are available now at theufl.com. That's theufl.com. Your Memphis Showboats versus the Michigan Panthers, Sunday, April 28th at 2 p.m. Tickets start at just $10. Go Boats!
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Now back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Happy Friday, everybody. Yesterday was straight Dizzope. First round of the NFL draft, 3 playoff games, baseball, and a bottle of Tito's. Yeah. I love that also. That we're going to do the same thing again on Friday. We got second round of the NFL drafts. We got 3 playoff games. The first one starts at 4:30, which is straight up awesome. Oh, yeah, and we got day baseball. Again. Man, like, I got to tell you something. This time of the year with the weather and all the things that are going on in sports, doesn't it just feel good?
It's the best time of year.
Man, it's best time of year so many times. I feel like once it gets September and I got football back on,
is
best time of year.
Again.
And then when you get to like Thanksgiving, you have Thanksgiving Day games, and then Christmas Day when you got all the NBA and the NFL, and you got presents and you're drinking Tito's in a
then that's the most glorious time.
Time of the year, the New Year's. You know, bowl season starting up and like with the good games. Like, hey, there's so many damn good times of the year.
You get to that part, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
And then
it's
we have the
like
summer.
Holiday Caroling.
We do have that middle part of summer where we just get to all go vacation and hang out at the beach because the only thing is regular season baseball. And as much as I love baseball, you know, July baseball, you can be ready to take a little break.
Yeah, you can. But then if you're a hoop head like me, you have the WNBA, you have the TBT.
What's the TBT?
Yeah, that's the basketball tournament where guys pretty much from like older players, the college players, former pros.
I know what it is.
And they play,
yeah, I've seen that.
They play for like $2 million.
I've seen that.
Winner take all prize. It started off as $1 million, then they bumped it up to $2 million after like the first year or two.
I would say one thing: summers are better now. Like, because when I was growing up, the only thing to do in the summer was watch, because we didn't have all the baseball
Skip
networks.
Carey and
No,
Pete
man, it was
Van
that stupid
Buren
show.
and-
Like, I'd have to watch before the Cubs game when I was growing up on Kid. It was always the show that was on was like Supermarket Sweep, Supermarket freaking Sweep.
Yeah.
Like, man, I think Supermarket Sweep's the reason I still do damn grocery shopping.
Yeah, I mean, but didn't you all used to always want to get those 5-pound turkeys that they used to have?
I just knew that I would always win Supermarket Sweep, man. Some of those people were terrible.
This is true.
I know I'm winning that, John. But, man, I got to ask you for real. Who did the sweep of the board last night? You got to give the Bears a lot of credit, man. They got Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze. That's pretty damn nasty. Who was absolutely terrible? The first thing that comes to mind is, what the hell are the Denver Broncos doing? They paid Russell Wilson millions of dollars to get the bleep out of town. Mm-hmm. They have Jared Stidham. They bring in Zach Wilson from the Jets. Mm-hmm. And then last night they draft Bo Nix with the 12th pick in the draft, the 6th damn quarterback taken in the first 12 picks. I like Bo Nix. 61 starts, beautiful, accurate, yes. Mm-hmm. But I don't know how his game translates to the NFL.
Perhaps John Elway's got some infused Coors Light.
No, dude, this is Sean Payton believing in Sean Payton to the detriment possibly
Perhaps
of the Denver
they're sharing
Broncos.
the infused Coors Light. I'm just saying. It's some infused Coors Light going
With
on
weed?
around there. Yeah.
They got weed Coors Light.
I'm quite sure they do in Denver.
Oh, well, it is Denver. Well, I mean, all you have to do is probably take the oil and then pour it in your Coors
You see what
Light.
I'm saying? And I'm going to be honest with you, John. I watched not a single draft pick last night.
You were watching basketball
I watched all hooping.
Man, I had both TVs. I had two
I had it up
TVs
on my
out
laptop
and,
with the
and
update.
both my phones.
Yeah, I had it up on the update.
Because one
the tracker
phone's
up,
got
but-
one betting service, the other phone's got another betting service. For
And I could have
best
had the
line.
draft up on the laptop, but I had some old wrestling that I was watching. It was more entertaining. I'm just going to be honest.
So then I ain't talking draft with you. I'm going to ask you then first.
But the
and
Bo
foremost.
Nix part, I get.
You get. I'm just saying that. I mean, this is, by the way, let's not forget, Denver plays in the AFC West
let's break
with
it down real
Pat
quick.
Mahomes and Justin Herbert, and
Let's
you
break
got
it
Bo Nix.
Since John Elway retired,
They had the sheriff for 1 year.
how many
It was good, but
quarterbacks
then he
have
won a
they
Super
went
Bowl
through
when he was bad.
in the 25 years since he's been retired?
A bunch. Remember Paxton Lynch?
See what I'm saying? And the one that he won
Drew.
with was the broken down
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning, who looked like he was in pain to throw, but he had a killer defense with them.
Yeah, no kidding. Von Miller was a machine.
That was one of the all-time great Super Bowl runs for a defense, in my opinion.
I'm with you. But the year he was actually good, though, what was it, Champ Bailey, who forgot to
The 2 years he was good, actually. Because remember, the 12 he was
cover
still
homie
good.
down the sideline?
And that's when Jacoby Jones beat
Yep.
Champ. And then the next year, that's when Peyton broke all the records and they got to the Super Bowl, scored 8 points. So, ran it to the boom. But it's been a long. They kind of like the Lakers.
Dude, let me tell you something. Like, Denver's like the Lakers.
The quarterback situation in Denver is kind of like the Lakers, which is kind of like the Dallas Cowboys. They all kind of tie in to where they have this repeated pattern of insanity of keep trying to do things the same way that they've always done,
And
but
expect
not
different
getting the same-
results, yeah.
right. And this is what you're seeing with the Lakers right now. If I can,
No, it's true, man. The Lakers with D'Lo last night. Let me just tell you something. How in the
no, we ain't
hell?
finna blame D-Lo.
I'm going to tell you right now.
We ain't finna blame D-Lo. We ain't finna blame Darvin Ham. We ain't finna blame none of them. We ain't finna blame LeBron either. We can't blame AD. We got to blame the blueprint of what it is.
The Nuggets are just better. They beat them in 11 straight games.
One part of that, but
no, I'm
let's talk
upset about
how the
D'Lo
Lakers build.
I'll get into the Lakers build, but first of all, I do want to tell you that D'Lo, what was the one thing that I said at the beginning of this? D'Lo has to show up in this playoff for them to have a damn chance. He was 0 for 7 from the field, and when the damn Lakers are fighting for their playoff lives, everybody's in a huddle. D'Lo's over here sliding into some girl's DMs that's sitting in the front row, man, on his
D'Lo.
phone.
I understand D'Lo there.
I don't like D'Lo.
I'm counterculture these days, John.
I'm not into D'Lo.
It's just what it is. B, you feel me on this, though,
I
B.
feel you.
Sometimes you just gotta
LeBron's
just let
been
stuff
playing
just be.
21 seasons, and like Anthony Davis is having a beast of a game, and you're going to be sitting over there on the phone.
Let me explain something, man. since the bubble that y'all discredit,
I discredit. I'm the one that discredits the bubble.
Since the bubble,
playoff game was rigged, man. Grizzlies should have won.
The Lakers have been a play-in contestant since the bubble. Since the play-in has been introduced, the Lakers have been a contestant.
More proof that the bubble wasn't real.
Well, the bubble year was the first year of the play-in, technically.
No, it wasn't. The Grizzlies, that thing was thrown.
Right, they lost to Portland.
The Grizzlies lost, and that was BS.
And they would have saw L.A. in the first round, and that L.A. team was not losing anybody.
That's true.
That's just what it was. That year, I don't think they was losing anybody, pandemic or not. But play-in, then the following year, they missed the playoffs. They were the 11th seed. Mm-hmm. Play-in, they caught a favorable matchup with us, caught another favorable matchup with Golden State, and they found themselves in the conference finals where they got a gentleman sweep to this same team who's really was a better team because I thought that Bruce Brown made them a better team in general. But here we are again, 3-0, when they're on the break tomorrow night. Your salary cap, if you want, I'm not one for counting money, but this is just what it is. You got 70% of your money tied up into a dude who's going to be 40 at the end of the year and another dude who's going to be 32 with a whole bunch of injuries. And they're balling, they're doing their thing, so it's easy to blame what you brought in around them when it doesn't work. It's easy to blame the coach when you didn't really set him up for success anyway. You set him up to make the playoffs. That's what he's going to do. He made the playoffs. That's just what it is. Now, let's go back 5 years. Now, anybody will take this trade off. If we're in 2019 and I tell you that we finna move Josh Hart, we're gonna move Brandon Ingram, we're gonna move all these dudes.
Yeah, Ingram.
And we're gonna bring AD in. We got him with LeBron, and within the next 5 years, we're at least gonna win a championship. And it may happen early. We'll take it early, but we'll win a championship next year. But the next 4 years after that, we'll be playing contestants. Who's not going to take that trade off? We'll take that trade off in Memphis right now just because it says championship. We want to win more than one, but to get to one? How many teams you not think you're not taking that? Real talk.
Oh, no, I agree. I'm with you on that one. I hear you, but now there's that point in time where now you have to say, okay, this 5-year run's happened. And LeBron, you're right. He's 21 seasons.
This is the fun part.
You're still letting him run.
Outside of the 90s, they never had to build organically and be successful. The 90s was the only decade that the Lakers didn't win a championship. Maybe in the 60s as well. But modern era, the 90s. They got one in the early 70s. Got 5 in the 80s. The 90s was the only decade that they didn't win.
Well, Lakers fans, I'm happy for you.
Since 2011, since Andrew Bynum basically chokeslammed J.J. Barea.
My question is, what's your name? What's your answer, though, for the Lakers then? Do they have to blow it up?
At some point, they're going to have to call Acme, get the dynamite sticks, blow it up, and grow. At some point, they're going to have to grow their base core guys from an organic standpoint. Even Showtime was grown organically, but let's discuss real quick how they got Showtime built organically. They got Kareem via free agency. That was in 76. Magic, you get number one overall from a lopsided trade, and you are a playoff team. James Worthy, you won a world championship. You got him number one overall, another lopsided trade. Byron Scott, another lopsided trade. You get him fourth overall a couple years later. All of these pieces that forms. You already had Michael Cooper. You drafted Michael Cooper. You got those 4 Hall of Famers because Coop going in now this year. That's how they built that through dumb moves from other GMs in the past. Kind of the same way Red Auerbach built the Celtics in the 80s too. Robert Parrish and Kevin McHale were not Celtics like that. They were elsewhere. He traded for them. Got them, put them with Bird. They're out to the races. They win 60-plus games for the next 7 years and a few championships to go with it. League's completely different now. With unrestricted free agency that you didn't have back then like that, not as widespread, And then
and Jerry Buss was doing his thing, and now, but you have Genie running, and you have Rob Pelinka, who, like you said, has got that title.
And the architect of that was Jerry West. Mm-hmm. I'm saying it's just the whole dynamic of this whole thing is changing. The market, they've always been able to lean on, we're Hollywood. The Clippers are Hollywood too, but they weren't able to ever lean on that. You know what I'm saying? They would. Yeah, you
Clippers aren't Hollywood,
but they're in the same.
The Clippers were the B
market.
team.
Exactly.
Donald Sterling forever wouldn't let the Clippers be successful.
And now he's out of the way, and you have a new era.
Steve Ballmer's trying his best, but Kawhi's broken.
They're about to get a new building. They're in a better contention spot than the Lakers are right now. Granted, they hadn't won anything.
No, I agree with that. They hadn't won jack. But
that's what I'm saying. The dynamic is slowly and gradually changing where I can get on any social media platform and I had a meme that I had made. Basically, you remember the Hispanic cat from Next Friday, Chico? Mm-hmm. Joker, and basically with him with a quote bubble saying, the Clippers run L.A., Holmes. And people get upset when I post, especially the Laker fans, but it's like, yo, it's a trigger. It's fun.
The Clippers are in L.A.
But they ready to, it's like, of course I know they don't run L.A., but if it go get under y'all skin, just the thought, the idea of it, and it's like, well, let's talk about now. We ain't worried about what happened in the 80s and this, that, and the other. No, let's talk about the here and now. They better than y'all right now. It's just what it is.
Well, we got to talk on the other side about what's up with the 76ers Knicks series. What do you think about Joel Embiid, the fact that he pulled down Robinson with the thing and he got hurt? I mean, he had an ankle injury. That's why he was out before the whole situation.
That man got Bell's palsy.
Yeah, Embiid, everybody's seen his eye, bro.
That's crazy, yo.
And he's also got a bad knee.
He put up 50?
Did you even know what Bell's palsy was?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Jim Ross.
What?
I'm a fan of Jim Ross. I'm
Has
a
he got
wrestling
that?
fan. Yeah, Jim Ross had suffered through that for years. It's a facial paralysis deal.
Yeah, something with your nerves or something.
Yeah, and you know what causes it? Stress.
I didn't know anything about it until Embiid got that
Caused by stress. A lot of, and you think about the amount of mental stress and anguish that Joel Embiid has been in since he's been in the league. A decade now that he's been in the league. He's only had like 5 healthy seasons for half the time that he's been there. So it's crazy.
We're going to take a quick time out. We got a lot of hoops to talk about. We got games starting, man. We got the first game today started at 4:30. It's going to be a lot of fun. Don't touch that out. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
We are real sports talk. Sports 56 WHBQ. Available on your radio dial at 560 AM and 98.5 FM, as well as around the world online at sports56whbq.com. Take us with you everywhere by downloading the Sports 56 app. And at home, just say, Alexa, play Sports 56. Wherever you are, stay tuned in to Real Sports Talk. Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Hey, Jason, my main man, Marshall, what's up over there at Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike?
Well, Randy, we know that one size doesn't fit all at Gossett Volkswagen, so we've got a take-your-pick offer that covers all the bases.
Well, everybody I know, including me, loves choices. So, Jason, what do you got?
How about a 2024 Taos S, 2024 Tiguan S, or a 2024 Jetta Sport? Take your pick for $279.99 a month. Plus 1.9 for 60 months on all Atlas and Atlas Cross Sports. Or get a brand new 2024 Atlas Cross Sport SE for only $33,988. And no reasonable offer will be refused.
Ask for Jason, the main man, Marshall at Gossett Volkswagen, 1875 Covington Pike, or online at GossettVWMemphis.com.
That's Gossett Volkswagen on Covington Pike, where we're charging forward and charging less every day.
All 36-month lease, 7,500 miles per year. Taos RMO 51756, MSRP 26063. Tiguan RM 103,910, MSRP 31363. Jetta RMO 48802, MSRP 25506. Cross Sport RC 236,449, MSRP 38,981. Includes $3,000 rebate. Cannot be combined with special APR. Includes all rebates and incentives. PL 695. Excludes stock final license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through end of the month with approved credit dealer stock only.
You can't say that.
But it's true.
You just made that up.
No, I didn't. You can get to any Central Barbecue location from anywhere in Memphis in 10 minutes, depending on traffic.
You made that up.
Try me.
Bartlett.
The Summer Avenue Central Barbecue.
Germantown.
Not Memphis, but the Poplar location.
South Memphis.
Downtown.
Olive Branch.
Again, not Memphis, but the South Haven Central Barbecue.
I still don't think you can say you can get to there any of them in 10 minutes.
Well, that's why it's depending on traffic.
Hi,
Hi, folks. Bob Burkheimer for Sunrise Buick GMC Truck. What a great time to buy a newer used car or truck and save money at Sunrise. The largest selection in over a year, over 500 new Buicks and GMCs to choose from, an $8 million used car inventory. See them all at sunrisememphis.com. Factory rebates up to $6,000 and Sunrise discounts high as $10,000. Immediate financing available with loans low as 0% on select models. Cars and trucks under $10,000. When it comes to selection and savings, it doesn't get any better than this, partner. Come on in and save some money at Sunrise. Covington Pike, Wolf Chase, and Collierville.
Fill your spring with brilliant style at Sissy's Log Cabin. From the latest designer trends to one-of-a-kind pieces to exquisite diamonds, you'll find the jewelry you need for a stylish spring while enjoying the Sissy's promise of unmatched quality, service, and selection. Experience Sissy's for yourself when you stop by any of our 6 locations or shop online at sissyslogcabin.com. Create the style of your dreams only at Sissy's Log Cabin, because life's too short for ordinary jewelry.
Are you aware? It's patio season. Family Leisure sure is. That's why they have factory direct pricing on swimming pools, spas, and even, yes, patio furniture. Yes, sir, it's indeed patio season. So come by Family Leisure and check out all the brand new 2024 patio furniture sets. And with patio season here, you know that pool season will be here before you even know it. So buy now to get in line for your pool installation and get pre-season pricing. Plus, you could save $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, even up to $5,000 on all spas and swim spas. Family Leisure has got special pricing on all in-stock saunas, theater seating, pool tables, and even outdoor kitchens. I love it when it's patio season because of all the fantastic deals that Family Leisure makes available just for you. Family Leisure, Whitten Road at I-40, where family and fun come together.
Hey, Mid-South! Discover your new ride at Gossett Kia on the Pike. You want it? We Gossett with 2024 Kia Forte LXS. 41 MPG Highway, $199 a month, $34.99 due at signing. How about 2023 Kia EV6 Wind, rear-wheel drive, $249 a month. Plus, Gossett Kia's got 2024 Telluride LX front-wheel drive, $369 a month. Both $39.99 due at signing, all 24-month lease. And you'll always find peace of mind with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. So stop what you're doing and call Bobby J, because he's ready to put you in a new Kia today. That's Gossett Kia, 1900 Covington Pike. Online, KiaCovingtonPike.com.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
All 650 acquisition B, 30,000 miles per year, 20 cents excess mileage. Forte RE756 120, MSRP 22,320, EV6 P56 03393, MSRP 50,200. Telluride RG5 1041, MSRP 37,935. Includes all rebates and incentives. Must finance through Hyundai. Excludes tax, title, and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 4/30/2024. Dealer stock only.
The only power source capable of generating 1.21 gigawatts of electricity is a bolt of lightning.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Happy Friday. Busy day, man. NBA action today starts at 4:30. We're with Jay Ham, the historian. We're going to talk some more NBA. First and foremost, though, we had the NFL draft last night. All kinds of awesome stuff happened. One thing, though, I just wanted to mention because it's on my mind is John Lynch. When I remember when he got hired for the GM position in San Francisco, a lot of the talking heads are like, what the hell does John Lynch know about being a GM? Oh, he did this work in Tampa behind the scenes. But dude, he's the best GM in football. Last night getting Ricky Pearsall where he got him all the way down there at the 31st pick when you got Brandon Ayuk, you're about to trade out that door. So, and you got Debo and Ricky running around there with Run CMC.
The irony in this is that we started out the show talking about one Stanford guy that's a GM and president, and he ain't getting dirty.
Damn.
Right. And you come back from the break and you start off with another Stanford guy. You giving him props. You say he's the best GM in all of football.
Oh,
because I'm thinking, I'm like, he's a Stanford guy. Why wouldn't he? Then I'm like, so was John Elway.
Yep. That's right. That's right. Man. I love the NFL draft, but we're taking a break. We're talking NBA because the playoffs are really rolling through. And what we saw last night, that Knicks 76ers first half was probably the best half of basketball I've seen in the playoffs this season.
Yeah. That was a good game.
That was a good game.
They've had
It
three
ended up
good
being a
games.
double-digit win for the 76ers.
Right.
They really did take control in the third quarter. That
Jalen
first half, that was
Brunson is
out of control.
awesome, dog.
Jalen Brunson is awesome, but what Embiid did, dropping 50 points last night on one knee and Bell palsy.
And on 19 shots.
Man.
19 shot attempts. Bell's palsy, all kind of crazy stuff.
Looking crazy as hell.
Right. You know, like Smoker said, he need to comb his hair. It look like a bunch of spiders having a meeting on it. But just that's a fun series because that's a real historical blood feud. You know what I'm saying? Knicks and Sixers, anything Philadelphia, New York, in any sport is a blood feud.
It is a blood feud.
That's, I-95, the subway, the whole deal. They take the train to come see each other.
How come? By the way, I wanted to ask you this because you could definitely talk about this real quick. How did they? How did they win that game with Tobias Harris playing like I think terrible?
Offensively, yeah. Defensively, he's competing. That's where they're getting it at. A few steps that they had in New York where just a couple of bounces go their way, they're up 2-1 instead of down 2-1.
That was that was Nick Nurse's fault and the officials' fault. And
Nick Nurse is dope because he will overthink stuff. He overthinks stuff the right way, though. It's like, you probably could have dialed it back on something, but I see what you were looking at. You know?
with 40 seconds left in that ball game, even though it was like,
got a rebound. Got to box out, got a rebound. It's my game too, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you got to box out, got to rebound.
Got to hit your free throws, Kyle.
Got to make your free throws, just those little things.
Tell you one thing, though, I was the happiest man in the world that night. I was running around naked in the street because, buddy, that was a game that I thought I lost 100,000%.
Now, when did they play again tomorrow, right?
Actually, I don't think they play till.
No, it's tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
Okay.
Oh, we got Saturday ball. It started at noon, don't we?
Yep.
We were laughing. We were watching on our Zoom. Just watching as a crew last night at 94 Feet of Life. Just watching, just talking ball and the whole deal.
No, they don't play till Sunday.
What were y'all talking about?
The Knicks and 76ers.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Lakers.
No, Knicks 76ers play
you're
Sunday.
Right, Sunday.
Man, y'all got me thinking.
Well, because you were talking about how much you were celebrating because you thought you lost the game, and I know you were talking about that after you bet on Denver
No, that was
when they went down. Right, but it was the same day after you're talking about, and you're talking a lot about the Nuggets comeback, so I got confused.
That was a double naked run night, man.
Right.
So
I got
the
confused
Knicks
on
won
which
on a
naked
miracle,
run,
and Denver came all the way back from down 20.
When they play Sunday, watch Rick Bronson.
Yeah.
This dude is never satisfied.
No.
Man.
You think Thibodeau's angry?
I'm talking about this dude is like pissed, like Rick. It's like, Rick, what? Why? It's good. Your son's got 40, Rick. What more do you want? But it's just he has this look of just disgust all the time. Like, this dude is never satisfied. We had a good time laughing at that last night.
I thought the thing that caught me off guard, because you being the historian, man, did you see all the? John Stark was there courtside.
Yeah.
Like it felt like
AI, of course, and I like the fact that Starks made the road trip because he was at games 1 and 2 anyway. You know what I'm saying? So he made the trip down to Philly for Game 3. We'll probably see him again on Sunday. So Starks is invested. That's pretty cool to see. If we can get Charles Oakley and the rest of the dudes back out there, it's always fun when the Knicks are rolling. And right now, they got some dogs. You know what I'm saying? I think they're going to be ultimately too much for Philly, and they'll end up winning the series 6 or 7.
By the way, they got some dogs, and they also got the lightest skinned brother in the history of the world.
Who that? Isaiah?
No, Harston.
That's what I'm saying, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Oh, yeah, I did. Isaiah. Yeah, and his name's Isaiah, too.
I like that cat. He's you know what? You know where he's needed, right?
Here.
Right here in Memphis.
Oh.
He's perfect for what we need
7
here.
foot, hits that
fully
little teardrop.
Fully skilled, can handle all of the grunt work, healthy. This is exactly what that crew needs. That's why he's flourishing with that crew, because he's around a bunch of hoopers. Same kind Same kind of deal. Here around a bunch of young hoopers. They hungry.
Game 2, they don't win without him because
They don't
Brunson
win
was
there without him.
feeding
Yeah.
him down low, and he kept making that little teardrop over Embiid's head. Man, that was
I
nasty.
got to
stuff.
get that up to Leon Rose and Worldwide West and the crew up in New York, man. They really changed the culture up there, for real. You know what I'm saying? I get the Knicks a hard time on social media. I troll the hell out of the Knicks just because it's fun. Historically, they have this. They're kind of like Memphis State basketball, where they think we're better than what we really are. But
Memphis fans right now
Right.
slamming on their brakes.
hey, holla! What's the
Holla
number?
at your boy.
360-8255. Holla at us. You know, but it's just one of those deals where it's like, hey, man. Historically, they are what they are, but when they're good, the league is just that much more fun when they're good.
All right, before we get out of here, I do got to know we got Bucks Pacers tonight.
2-1
4:30.
2-1 Indy.
Indy gonna roll them, aren't they?
2-1 Indy. I ain't gonna say they're gonna roll them because Dame's a determined dude. And he got some angry dudes over there with him, like Bobby Portis. I had walked into an alley at a dog night with Bobby Portis.
I like Pat Bev and Bobby Portis, the Arkansas blood. You know what I'm saying?
The toughness that they got
toughness.
really make me not want to shut down.
By the way, did you see Arkansas? Speaking of Arkansas, since we were talking about Arkansas, like just talk about Pat Bev and Bobby Portis. Did you see what John Calipari got today? He got a McDonald's All-American. By any chance, Dagus, did you see this?
Yeah, because it's like 12 of them in the portal, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
He got who?
It's Billy Richmond.
Yeah, half the McDonald's game is in the portal.
Dude, Arkansas is going to be good, bro. He also got Boogie Fland. Who's that?
That's another guy that was committed to him at Kentucky. These are all guys that were committed to him at Kentucky. that are just
5-star
following him.
McDonald's All-American. Cal's cooking over there.
Yeah. Yeah, Flan committed yesterday.
That dude's
and Richmond
that dude's
this morning.
smoking some butts.
Yeah. Well, all of his entire roster
Cooking
right
that
now
pig.
are freshmen and a sophomore.
Pig sweet. But dude, man, I'm telling you, man. How the hell did I get on Cal?
I don't know. He
yeah, Pat Bev
Yeah,
and
Pat
Bobby
Bev, Bobby
Portis.
Portis. That's right.
So Pacers roll?
I think Pacers go up 2-1. I'm not going to necessarily say they roll, though.
All right, tell everybody where they can find you.
YouTube.com/@94feetoflife. I don't know what we got coming up, but just keep your notifications on with us because back at Trav did a live film session the other day, pretty much of the breakdown of the Jamal Murray shot, the game winner.
That was awesome.
And just the defensive errors, laps on LeBron and the rest of the crew. And it was just also just a
we had
great
mentioned, man, what a stupid play by LeBron. Why are you shooting a three-pointer when Kentavious Caldwell Pope? Like, you can go to overtime. Why are you shooting with 13 seconds and give him a shot to take that game from you?
You know who used to do that too as well? When Steph used to guard him, he used to settle
Man,
for
I
a
don't know if
jumper.
you know this, but Steph can hit threes.
That was that one. When Steph used to be guarding him as well, he used to settle for a jumper a lot of times in the finals. I watched it on film. I watched it on film. It's just one of those things I see on instinct. YouTube.com/@94feetoflife, though.
You are the man. That is Jay Ham. Thanks again.
Always, my guy.
Also the greatest baker in the history of
I
the
got
world.
some new stuff coming up too. We
Get in
got,
that lab,
I'm gonna do
son.
one last little spring run. And I'm gonna cut that oven down a little bit, but I'll still be mixing dough for my people. So I'm not gonna necessarily stop. I supposed to having cookies. I got cookie dough.
I dig that because I can bake them at home.
You can bake them at home.
Don't y'all dare touch that out. We're back in 2 shakes. We got Hardwood, and don't forget T-Money and Uncle Brasky on Sports 56 98.5 FM.
Hot wings. What's your favorite flavor? The Crazy Coop, America's premier wing destination, has 32 delicious flavors to choose from and counting. Like the Crazy Lemon Twist, a savory, zesty, and citrusy taste of fresh lemon twist. The Jalapeno Cheddar, an acidic and spicy flavor completed with a burst of sharp cheddar. Or Crazy Sweet Heat, tangy sweetness followed by the heat. And that's just 3 of the amazing 32 chicken wing seasonings that you can get at the Crazy Coop in Bartlett at 7199 Stage Road. Some like it hot. How about the Crazy Sweet Lemon Pepper Hot or Crazy Suicide? Can't take the heat? Get the 4-cheese roasted garlic or barbecue bacon bourbon. Ask about the Crazy Coop Special. Choose from 3 whole wings or 6 party wings, fries, and drink, all for just $9.99. Now those are some crazy good prices. The Crazy Coop, 7199 Highway 64 between Appling and Kirby Whitten. Family owned and operated, The Crazy Coop, America's premier wing destination.
Hey, Mid-South! Discover your new ride at Gossett Kia on the Pike. You want it? We Gossett with 2024 Kia Forte LXS. 41 MPG Highway, $199 a month, $34.99 due at signing. How about 2023 Kia EV6 Wind, rear-wheel drive, $249 a month. Plus, Gossett Kia's got 2024 Telluride LX front-wheel drive, $369 a month. Both $39.99 due at signing, all 24-month lease. And you'll always find peace of mind with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. So stop what you're doing and call Bobby J, because he's ready to put you in a new Kia today. That's Gossett Kia, 1900 Covington Pike, online, KiaCovingtonPike.com.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
All 650 acquisition P, 30,000 miles per year, 20 cents excess mileage. Forte RE756 120, MSRP 22,320, EV6 P56 03393, MSRP 50,200, Telluride RG5 1041, MSRP 37,935. Includes all rebates and incentives. Must finance through Hyundai. Excludes tax, title, and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 4/30/2024. Dealer stock only.
If you own a business, you know Luttrell Belting keeps you moving. Luttrell has cost-effective belts, conveyor components, and 24/7 on-site service to keep you operating smoothly. Text or just a phone call away at 800-441-8946 or online at LuttrellBelting.com. Luttrell's Memphis plant stocks belting in nearly every size and finish, and if they don't have it, they'll make it. From ordering to selection, fabrication, and installation, your Luttrell sales rep is there for you. Luttrell Belting keeps you moving.
This is hard to believe, but the Hyundai Santa Fe is actually better. I know, that's crazy, isn't it? The 2024 Santa Fe is new, top to bottom, and even better than before. It's almost as big as the Palisade, so roomy, and now it's got a standard third row. Everybody's clamoring for that. And it's the best SUV when it comes to the ride than ever before. You know how with SUVs you love it because you're sitting high, but you don't get that luxury kind of ride like a sedan? You do with the 2024 Santa Fe. It's the best riding SUV ever, and it's quiet. It's the ultimate family car. All you've got to do to be sold is to test drive it. The people at Homer Skelton Hyundai are saying, come try it. You'll love it. Homer Skelton Hyundai, right at the corner of Highway 78 and Craft Road. First exit in Mississippi. Go see the ultimate SUV, the 2024 Santa Fe.
Hi, this is Troy Fiveash, owner of Fiveash Roofing. In these uncertain economic times, there are so many things as a contractor and a business owner that I cannot control. The rising cost of materials, not to mention fuel and transportation costs. In the last 2 years, shingle prices have almost doubled and commercial materials have doubled. And I don't have to tell you what fuel costs these days. But you know what I can control? How much markup I put on a project. I have always prided myself in knowing I never gouge a customer. But in an effort to ensure my crews have work and my customers are being treated fairly, I have lowered my profit margin, hoping to give you a price you can live with and keeping my crews busy. So if you need a roof or gutters, please give us a call. Fiveash Roofing, fair, honest, and ethical. Fiveash Roofing, a proud sponsor of Tiger Athletics and a member of the Tigers home team. 367-0050 or MemphisRoofer.com. 367-0050 or MemphisRoofer.com.
Fiveash Roofing, it's what we do. We're here for you.
It's time to get to Gossett Volkswagen Germantown, where we're celebrating the 75th anniversary sales event, and it's time you got your new V-Dub on. Get ready to take your pick of 2024 Taos S, or a 2024 Tiguan S, or a 2024 Jetta Sport. Your choice, $279.99 a month. Pick the right Volkswagen for you at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown. Plus 1.9 for 60 months on all Atlas and Atlas Sports. Or get 2024 Atlas Cross Sport SE for $33,988. So get it done and be ready to ride at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown, 7420 Winchester Road, online, GossettVWG.com.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
All 36-month lease, 7,500 miles per year. Taos RMO 51756, MSRP 26063. Tiguan RM 103910, MSRP 31363. Jetta RMO 48802, MSRP 25506. Cross Sport RC 2364449, MSRP 38981. Includes $3,000 rebate. Cannot be combined with special APR. Includes all rebates and incentives. PF 695. Excludes tax, title, and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through end of the month with approved credit. Dealer stock only.
We are Sports 56, WHBQ Memphis, and W253DF Memphis. Flynn Broadcasting Stations.
That is one of those things. When things get too heavy, just call me helium.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy, Johnny Radio. Welcome back. It's a beautiful Friday. I hope you're ready to get a little Tito's on. I hope you're ready to have a little bit of fun. Don't forget, 12:30, we got T-Money and Uncle Brasky. You know they are absolutely hilarious. Hilarious. And we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to talk a little bit about the draft, some of the things that we're confused on. We're also going to talk about Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce. Taylor Swift gave her okay with Kansas City's draft pick. She reached out to Xavier Worthy. Like, if you got drafted by Kansas City and you're about to go play with the greatest quarterback to possibly ever take the field, like, that's one thing. But then to have Tay-Tay give her blessing, like, what makes that night even bigger for you?
Nothing.
I mean, you get Tay-Tay's blessing.
That's right.
And you get to go play with the two-time Super Bowl champs, Kansas City Chiefs. Not bad, not bad. But we're going to talk a little bit of NFL, some funny stories, some crazy things like that. But I got to remind you, it's Friday. Probably going out tonight. Probably going out tomorrow night. Hopefully recovering and going to church on Sunday. You want to look good, don't you, at all three places? Do you not? I always want to look good, except for today. Didn't really dress up too much for work, did I? Workout clothes.
I can see that.
I'm going to the gym, man. I'm doing good things before I get crazy bad this weekend.
I guess that's good.
Got to do some good before you do some bad. But my point is, you always want to look good. So why don't you go to Frontier Western Store, 5880 Goodman Road, down in Olive Branch. They got gear for you. They can dress you from head to toe. They got hats, shirts, pants, boots. Largest boot showroom on planet Earth. They can also do that for your kids and your girl and your mother and your grandmother and your friends and your coworkers and all the people you're going out with. If you want to look good, just go down to Frontier Western Store. Again, 5880 Goodman Road down in Olive Branch. You say, I can't get down to Olive Branch, John. I'm busy. Well, you can pull your phone out and shop at frontierwesternstore.com. They ship their orders out within 24 hours. It arrives to you quick, bing, bang, boom. You place an order, you get your order. Just like that. Frontier Western Store, frontierwesternstore.com. Let's go to Hardinwood.
This is Access Hardinwood.
My goodness, got to bring up basically the general manager for the Falcons and just their whole situation with what they've done lately. I am a little bit confused still. So the 8th pick in the draft, you go out there and take Michael Penix after you just gave Kirk Cousins a guaranteed $100 million, 4-year, $180 million, first 2 years are fully guaranteed at $100 million. You say you can win right now. I'm going to tell you something, I think you can too. You know why? Well, you play in the NFC South. Carolina is terrible. New Orleans is in cap purgatory. You have a chance to go out there and pass the Bucs. I mean, I liked what Baker Mayfield did. Also did love the Bucs first round pick. Going out there and get them center like that, my goodness. Bucs are making better decisions. But you can win now in this division, the NFC South. You can compete. You got your quarterback. I mean, you were playing Desmond Ridder, bro, and Taylor Heineke. That's terrible. There wasn't a worse quarterback room in the country. Before that, you had Marcus Mariota. Like, it's been bad. And I get that y'all are, like, Atlanta's general manager in their football organization has probably got this fear that they'll never run into a quarterback again. I just feel like if you're in win now mode and you just paid this quarterback because you believe all those weapons that you have on offense, that very young, talented defense, Bijan running the rock, tight ends, wide receivers, you got it all. Good offensive line, very good offensive line. But you take the 8th pick and you get Michael Penix. He's not going to help you this year, is he? I don't think so. And if he does, why the hell did you give Kirk Cousins $100 million? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I'm just a little bit confused. And then also, the explanations from their general manager in Washington on draft night was kind of shocking. Like them coming out there and revealing last night that they called Kirk Cousins while they were on the clock when they realized that they were going to take Michael Penix Jr. Like, the way they talked about it made me laugh so hard. They were like, we can't believe Michael Penix fell to us at 8.
What mock drafts were they looking at?
I don't know, bro. Like, you weren't listening to Mel Kiper? He invented the draft. Why the hell would you listen? What? Oh, my God. Michael Penix just fell to you? Most people had Michael Penix as a late first rounder, if in the first round, in a day 2 pick. And I understand, again, you got, like, I mean, Terry Fontenot, isn't it?
Oluf. Or no.
Fontenot.
Fontenot. There were a couple guys with similar
Terry
names.
Fontenot, something like that.
Okay. Oh, they're general managers.
Yeah, the GM for the
okay.
Falcons.
I thought you were talking about. I thought you were trying to say they should have gone with lineman. I'm sorry.
No.
You're trying to. You're asking me how to pronounce some guy's name.
Oh, I still don't know how to say his name.
Here.
The Penn State offensive lineman, their tackle.
Yeah.
But the point is
Olu.
I don't know. I mean, again, you have Desmond Ridder and Marcus Mariota. You're a little bit freaked out about quarterback situations. But again, you just gave $100 million and you can win now. So that stuff is absolutely crazy. I don't know what the damn Falcons are doing.
Well, here's the thing. I think everybody is putting their blame and their frustration in the wrong place. Because if Atlanta had come out last night and said, we only have Desmond Ridder on our roster as a quarterback. We love Michael Penix Jr. We think he's our guy. Nobody would have said a word. We might have had people like you come in like you did with Bo Nix and say, I don't think he's going to be very
Michael
good.
Penix Jr.
Right. But nobody would have been saying this was a bad pick because everyone would be like, okay, if they like the quarterback,
Jr. beat
they
Bo
like
Nix
the quarterback.
twice last year. He's bigger,
Right.
got a better arm.
Right. So
more accurate.
Nobody would have been in here saying it was a bad pick. The problem that everyone has is the fact that they went out and got Kirk Cousins and then did this. So everybody's really just mad at the fact that they signed Kirk Cousins.
No, the thing is I first was critical of, it's like, who gives a 36-year-old quarterback coming off an Achilles $100 million
Exactly, because I remember when we were having those conversations
insane.
when they signed him. So everyone's frustration
Then when you
is
do
Kirk Cousins.
You know what? It does stem from that. Thank you, Shrink Dacus.
You're welcome. I mean, I was thinking about it this morning. I was like, nobody's really mad that they made the decision to draft Michael Penix.
I'm just mad that
everyone's mad about Kirk Cousins.
They tied up $100 million into Kirk Cousins,
and then did this,
and then draft a quarterback with the 8th pick. It just, I don't know. It just feels crazy. And again, what's the point of having a good young quarterback? You don't have to pay him for 4 years so you can actually build your roster and bring talent around him. Well, if Michael Penix is sitting around watching a $50 million a year quarterback play and he's not making much money, but he is a first-round pick and they're still paying him, how are you spending money on other people to, like, help your team? Just, I don't know. So I had to just bust that out. And then also, last night at the NFL draft, I thought this was wild. So the Penn State offensive lineman, do you know who it's Olu Fashanu. Olu Fashanu? Thank you, Fashanu. Yo, what's up, Fashanu? Well, his mother must not like his girlfriend. Did you see that?
I saw a lot of people posting this.
This was hilarious.
I've seen videos in the past.
She slapped her back like 4 times. She gave her a forearm shiver. She looked like she was
I think that was just a mother just very excited about her son making jump. Now, there was one a couple years ago.
She said, keep your little tramp hands off my son.
There was one a couple years ago.
I birthed him and raised him. You here now, but you gone tomorrow, girl.
There was one a couple years ago that literally like pushed the girlfriend out of the way and was like, this is not your moment. Get out of here. And I loved that one. That was great.
It was kind of like reminded me of, remember when Russell Wilson was with his girlfriend?
Oh, yeah. Every year around the draft, that picture gets brought back up.
So funny. That girl thought she made a fortune.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like 2 weeks.
Who's his girl now?
Sierra.
Sierra, that's right. Yeah.
He's an Eskimo brother with Future.
With Future, yes. I can never remember her name.
If you don't know what an Eskimo brother is, text me at 901-360-8255, 901-360-8255.
Or just use Google.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I will respond to you.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of football situations that are a little bit off. My man Randy texted here a little earlier. I think Randy, he's kind of like me about the whole Bear situation. He said any quarterback in this draft has a better chance than Caleb Williams in Chicago. The last 13 years, basically since 2010, the Bears have had 8 different offensive coordinators, an average of 1.6 years for each. How in the hell is a young kid supposed to not only learn an NFL playbook, but maintain his confidence and grow into a system if the system changes every other year? Chicago blew it up yet once again, and as a Packer fan and a shareholder, that's fine with me. Go, Randy. Go, Randy. Go. I think Minnesota had the best first round, and if McCaffrey has the opportunity to sit for a year or two, I think he can be an excellent game manager, which is more than good enough by itself to have a long and successful career. I see a path for Minnesota to finally get back to possibly playoff contention and a Super Bowl in 3 to 5 years. Damn, Randy, you got money in the Packers. Don't be praising Minnesota too much. I do like Kevin O'Connell. I do like the fact that JJ is going to be a worker. And I do love the fact that if you look at, he's got Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson, TJ Hawkinson, and they brought in Aaron Damn Jones. Like, he's walking into a team that's ready to roll. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Burn?
Oh, yeah.
Know what I mean? Now, let's see. Talk to GMs. We talked about the mom. Oh, we had one other mom that was weird. One other girlfriend that's about to be dumped. Did you see the offensive lineman whose girlfriend is now a meme from the Saturday Night Girl with the big eyes? Damn it, man. I can't think of her name. It is so funny, and this is why I should have actually put it in my notes, and I thought I did. And
why you should have prepared for this story before you brought it up?
Well, you know what I thought I did?
You remember that one girl that had the big eyes?
Okay, she's on Saturday Night Live, and she looks crazy, but my man's girlfriend, she,
I think it was Joe Walt. I think I saw
It was Joe Walt.
picture
It's his
of
girlfriend.
that. Yeah, I saw a picture of that, but
he gets drafted and everybody's excited, and she just realized that she was on national television and sat back, and her eyes were popping out of her head, and she made no movement,
Notre Dame.
no expression, and was the most uncomfortable person I've ever seen in my life. I was waiting for her to stick her fingers under her armpits and start smelling them. You know what I'm talking about? The lady from Saturday Night Live?
I don't know.
Dude, I guess, you know what? That's from old school stuff, man. You on the X, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
The show used to actually be good back in the day. It sucks now, though. I will say that. Just got to be honest. They ain't funny anymore.
No.
They used to have good people. They had Dennis Miller. You had Dan Aykroyd. You had Chevy Chase. Eddie freaking Murphy in the hot tub. Hot! Eddie Murphy, bro. He was so damn funny. Then he turned into one of the clumps. And also, didn't he do the Dr. Doolittle stuff? So now he's an animal talking fat person. R.I.P. Charlie. Charlie Murphy was funny.
That's where I know Eddie Murphy from. Charlie Murphy's brother.
You fool. So at least I can say one thing. So you did watch Chappelle's Show?
Of course.
I'm surprised your parents let you watch that.
What?
A good little Christian boy like you is watching Comedy Central.
I don't know if I like that, John.
Well, I mean, because you had to be young.
Well, I mean, yeah, but also, there's a thing called the internet, John. It's all over Netflix now. You can go watch on Netflix. You can
It's a
watch
very good point.
the skits on YouTube.
That's right. You can actually go rewatch all those.
I watched all the skits on YouTube when I was in middle school.
Dude, who's my favorite?
Technology.
Tyrone Biggums, the crackhead.
Of course.
I loved him. He was hilarious. Free crack giveaway.
It was really an intervention. Oh, that's great stuff.
Yeah, dude. Remember, though, the best one was when he did Fear Factor, and it was, hey, Joe Rogan. And he was eating, what was it, elk penis?
Yeah.
And it's Fear Factor, and everybody's scared. He's like, hey, Joe Rogan, you got a little hot sauce on you? Put on that.
Yes.
And then he talks to the other girl who's throwing up, hey, you gonna finish them?
Yes. No, good stuff.
Oh, that stuff is funny. Man, I wasted my time. Well, it's a good thing I didn't write down that story so I could do a little bit of Chappelle Show.
I guess so, except we figured out the story. We just don't know who you were referencing.
Yeah,
some chick from Saturday Night Live.
Well, her name was in the story.
If you know the answer.
Her name was in the story.
901-360-8255.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Well, we are going to take a quick time out because guess what? We got T-Money and Uncle Brasky on the other side. We got bets and some crazy stories. We'll talk about Wingfest, which was extremely successful. Thank you. We raised tons of money for the Ronald McDonald House. And again, I'm still here to raise money. Do you know that we're doing a little bowling? Did you know that?
Oh, yeah. Knock them pins down.
You did know that?
Mm-hmm.
901 Bowl is out in Collierville. And we are raising money because we raise money for the Ronald McDonald House, which helps support the kids who are going to St. Jude. It gives their family a place to stay. But on May 4th, starting at 10 a.m., everybody and their grandmother, maximum 72 teams, is going out to 901 Bowl. All the proceeds benefit St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Right now, if you want to get a team, it's 4-person per team. Like it's a 4-person team. You know what I'm saying? It's like a bowling thing. Do you know a lot about bowling?
I've bowled a couple times in my life.
I think I've only bowled a couple times in my life too, and I'm really not like ever done it in a serious situation. I'm terrible at bowling.
I get too competitive when I bowl.
But anyway, these are 4-person teams. The registration fee is $100 per team. Maximum 72 teams. We're raising $7,200 for St. Jude for bowling at 901 Bowl. All you have to do is call 901-495-3328. Set up your team. It's going to be that simple. Or you can go to 901bowl.com, and they have all the information there for your registration. Don't touch the dial. T-Money and Brasky are next on Sports 56 98.5 FM.
Join the voice of the Tigers, Dave Woloshin, for Wolo and Friends. Weekday mornings from 10 to 11 here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Together, let's drive. Hey, everybody, want to get charged up? Come out here to All-Star Chevy in Olive Branch. Test drive one of these new EV Blazers. They're nice. I mean, it's like riding into the future with these. And it's still Chevy truck season. All the Silverados are financing down to 2.9 for 72 months and thousands in cash and trade. New Equinox and Trailblazers with 1.9 financing. No payments for 90 days. And your good credit deserves it. Want pre-owned? Everything you want is here. Ram trucks, Jeeps, Tahoes, Suburbans, Traverse with the third row seating. If it's not here, ask Kevin or Jeff and they'll find it for you. Military, teachers, college students, healthcare, you get an extra $500 bonus. Where are you going for graduation, Mother's Day, spring and summer road trips? Better yet, what are you driving? Get it at All-Star Chevy. Remember, it's not South Haven, not Mount Moriah, Bartlett, or Collierville. It's got to be Olive Branch, people. So come out to All-Star Chevy in Olive Branch today or go to allstarautogroup.com.
The founders of Bell Tavern, Memphis' perfect neighborhood bar, like to say that Bell Tavern was created to be an adult bar. Obviously, you have to be an adult to drink at any bar, but at Bell Tavern, you're expected to act like one. You can always go to a bar at a chain restaurant to find people that feel compelled to shout when they've had a couple of cocktails and people that want to get wound up about something. Or you could tuck into Bell Tavern in historic Barbaro Alley in downtown Memphis and enjoy great drinks, great food, and great conversation. You know, like grown-ups.
Fill your spring with brilliant style at Sissy's Log Cabin. From the latest designer trends to one-of-a-kind pieces to exquisite diamonds, you'll find the joy you need for a stylish spring while enjoying the Sissy's promise of unmatched quality, service, and selection. Experience Sissy's for yourself when you stop by any of our 6 locations or shop online at sissyslogcabin.com. Create the style of your dreams only at Sissy's Log Cabin, because life's too short for ordinary jewelry.
Hey, Mid-South! Discover your new ride at Gossett Kia on the Pike. You want it? We Gossett with 2024 Kia Forte LXS. 41 MPG Highway, $199 a month, $34.99 due at signing. How about 2023 Kia EV6 Wind, rear-wheel drive, $249 a month. Plus, Gossett Kia's got 2024 Telluride LX front-wheel drive, $369 a month. Both $39.99 due at signing, all 24-month lease. And you'll always find peace of mind with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. So stop what you're doing and call Bobby J, because he's ready to put you in a new Kia today. That's Gossett Kia, 1900 Covington Pike, online, KiaCovingtonPike.com.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
All 650 acquisition B, 30,000 miles per year, 20 cents excess mileage, Forte RE756 120, MSRP 22,320, EV6 P56 03393, MSRP 50,200, Telluride RG5 1041, MSRP 37,935, includes all rebates and incentives, must finance through Hyundai, excludes tax, title, and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 4/30/2024, dealer stock only.
but you gotta be willing to take the hit and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Happy Friday. Last Saturday was awesome, man. I went down to Wingfest down at River Garden Park. I think I was, let me tell you something. I'm very humble. I never toot my own horn. Never. Very humble guy. I was pretty damn good. I think I was absolutely hilarious, too.
Well, it's what we like to hear, John.
We had a wonderful turnout. We raised a lot of money for the Ronald McDonald House. It was a unbelievable event. I don't know if T-Money and Uncle Brasky are going to remember that I was there. I know a lot of T-Money Barnyard Pimps. They were a little agitated with me. But we're going to talk about the Wingfest. We're going to talk about gambling because I'm funny. They got a little butt hurt. You know what I'm saying?
I see. Can't take a joke.
Yeah, I mean, they're the Barnyard Pimps. I figured that they'd be kind of chill. Pimps are usually pretty chill, right?
Sure.
Except
What's
for,
not to be chill about?
Well, you know that song that they sing in Memphis?
I
Whoop
don't
That
know.
Trick?
Oh, yes.
Sometimes pimps can be actually very, very violent. I just am glad that the Barnyard Pimps didn't beat me with a coat hanger. That would be terrible. What's up, T-Money?
Johnny.
Y'all still want to beat me with a coat hanger?
I don't know. You ain't talked to me since on Saturday. When you and Chad got on down.
You been avoiding him, John?
Huh?
Have you been avoiding him?
He's supposed to meet me in Slap the other day. They started calling him No Show Radio.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. With that yesterday, actually, I ended up, I got kind of caught up. I'll be able to explain to you off the air, but it'd be a good
You were
excuse.
bringing me a peace offering and everything.
I still have your peace
No
offering.
Show Radio.
I still have
Okay.
your peace offering. I didn't give it away or anything. I just
Oh,
ran
good.
into like some very positive things yesterday that I had to take care of.
That's okay. And Red wants to holler at you after the show, too.
Perfect. I can't wait to see that crazy fool. But we saw each other last Saturday. Wingfest was awesome. We did raise a lot of money. It was a hell of a lot of fun. If you don't know, I emceed the event when I was out, announcing all the winners. You read from the 10th all the way to first place. The top 5 get cash prizes. T-Money and Uncle Brasky, the Barnyard Pimps. You had Mike down there. All the pimps were down there, front row of the stage. And I'm reading from 10 all the way down to number 2, and then I get to the winner of them all. And there was basically, let's be real, there were 2 teams that you really didn't want to win, right?
Correct.
And one that won was the team you didn't want to win, right?
No, I like what the club
They were
did
number
on
2.
that
They
ball.
were number 2. The team that you didn't like was the second place team.
Correct.
That's right. So after the team that you didn't like gets second place in the whole tournament, how could you not expect me to pretend that y'all actually got first?
Well, I don't know, Johnny. You clowned us a little bit. I didn't get butt hurt. I just put my arms in the air like a champion, and then they came down real slow in defeat. And then I realized I was getting clowned, and I
did say
But
that
we
y'all
had
are the
already
best
been
at raising
disappointed,
money. I
you
did
know,
say you were the
Johnny.
best at raising money. Y'all raise more money than anybody for Ronald McDonald
That
House.
is true. We always win the fundraiser, Johnny.
And
We
that's
may
the
not
most
win
important thing.
We always win the fundraiser. Tom does a great job of doing some pre-fundraising.
Thank you, Tom Mitchell.
Yeah, shout out Tom Mitchell.
Go
yeah,
eat some
he does a
Gus's
great
fried chicken.
up in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, we had already been disappointed earlier in the day, and I was going to let Uncle Brasky talk about our other disappointments throughout the Wing Fest. We did raise the most money. We didn't get where we wanted in the wings, and our boy Skinny didn't get us there either. And I was going to let Uncle Brasky break that down.
All right, Brasky, welcome to the club, man. It's good to see you.
Man.
It's so good to see you on Saturday, by the way.
Man, I had a great time. The only real problem we had, our boy Skinny. He's out of date. out of shape, overweight, didn't show up to the wing eating contest in good shape.
Half drunk when he arrived.
He ate a bag of chips and 2 beers before he getting started.
Well, that's what I was telling
already
him.
Exactly. And then he gets up there, and this guy from, I don't know where the guy was from, but he was in shape. He looked over and he said, man, I got a new eating method. I mean, he basically hoed him out.
Yeah, he did.
This guy got up there with both hands and was working wings, and Skinny's over there like he's going to dip his stuff in the sauce and all that. And it was awful, you know. And then what made it worse, he let his team down. I mean, this guy, he had a trophy. You know, probably the only trophy he ever won in his life. He's defending champion. His kids are there. His mom's there. They're all crying. His team
we had everybody front row. We had about 30 there cheering on.
And you also took a lot of bets on that bad boy, and most of y'all got roasted because y'all bet on Skinny to win. Except for T-Money.
I think I had Skinny. I put mine on Skin, and I think Brasky took the field, or did you take that other?
One of y'all went.
I won. I took the field because when I saw his hand in that bag of chips and him telling, go get me another beer before we get started, I knew it. The train had fell off the tracks. You know, I mean, his team, they had to change their name to the Barnyard Hose when they got done with that. I mean, they got ripped up. I've never seen anything like it in my life. You know, I mean, if you look at Joey Chestnut, I've been handicapping these eating contests forever, okay? It ain't the guy that starts enjoying himself in the middle of it. And maybe Skinny just thought he'd coast through it, but, man, he got embarrassed.
That's kind of how I feel about the Bears with their draft picking Caleb Williams. You know what I'm saying? Like, he marches to the beat of his own drum. He likes to go to Tokyo week before the draft, you know, loves pink fingernails. You know, just...
He loves his dogs and his mom. Not just loving your dog. Man,
I love my mom and my dogs, man. I love my mama.
Too, but not after... Mine, after you lose a football game, you go run and jump in the
and cry in her bosoms. Nah, man.
And then tell the people that you just want to go home with your dog. You know what I want to see in a quarterback when they lose? Remember Tim
Piss
Tebow
and vinegar.
Tim Tebow, he said, you will never see another team work as hard as I will ever. God bless. And they put that on the dang stadium. What that man said. That's what I want to see in a quarterback when they lose. I don't want to. I'm crying. We'll go with my mom and my dog and go over. Man, I need somebody.
Let me tell you something.
I can't do Caleb Williams. I can't get down with that.
Hey, Monty, Greg Hardy beat Tim Tebow. He sacked that man and slapped him around. Man, Greg Hardy's the one that beat him, and then that.
Well,
man
Greg
came
Hardy,
out
that's Memphis' finest. He came right out of Memphis. Right out of Briarcrest. You think he was in Briarcrest District? Oh, you think he was in Briarcrest District?
He lived in Millington. He went to Millington first.
He didn't go to Briarcrest?
Yeah, he went to Briarcrest after Millington. That's a bad dude. You don't want him chasing
who's the boy? Football. Is he the one that went missing for a couple days and they found him like
he's the one that ended up becoming a UFC fighter or an MMA fighter because he basically got kicked out of the league because he couldn't keep his hands off of other people.
And he threw her on a couch full of pistols or guns.
Yeah, he's a lunatic. That's for damn sure.
But when the man showed up to play football, he was there to play football. I don't want a bunch of softies on my team. I mean, if you want guys that paint their fingernails, that's fine. You can have that on your team. I want me some Greg Hardy.
I agree. I
want a couple boys willing to fight over a ham sandwich. That's who I want on my squad.
You're darn right.
Mm-hmm.
I like Terrion Arnold, the way he Alabama cornerback when he got drafted by the Lions. I liked his moxie.
Yeah.
You probably didn't even watch the draft, did y'all?
I didn't. Well, I saw my man from Alabama with the gold teeth. The big defensive guy or offensive lineman. And that who it was.
Wait, Dallas Turner's the edge rusher. I didn't pay attention to them. I didn't pay attention to the grills.
Who did the Titans
J.C. Latham.
Yeah, he had a grill in.
He had a grill in last night. You're right.
The grill in. He was grilled up. That boy looked straight out of South Memphis.
He's ready, man. He'd be a perfect
That
Titan.
man had the grill, and man, he was just a Jerry curl shy of being 8-ball and MJG.
Damn, man, I love me some 8-ball AG
I'm
now.
telling you, that boy, Jerry Curl Shy.
Coming out hard, living like a pimpster.
Mm-hmm.
Got
That's
a
right.
fleet, and they all call me Mister.
Man, don't get Johnny Radio started now.
All right.
Speaking of this music fest, for you music lovers, have y'all ever heard of any of these acts that's going to be playing at the music fest?
What music fest?
The one on the river?
Man, it's not the music fest anymore. It's like Baby Fest.
The River Park something.
I mean, one of the guys' name is Young Gravy.
In fact,
look
I
at it,
actually
it's Young
I have the
Gravy.
press release actually right here. Let's see what they're doing.
Who is those? You know, I went and looked that Odessa up because I've never heard of them. It's like one of them techno type bands, isn't it?
Dude, I don't know.
Where
Anything.
they just have a beat. There's like a dude up there that looks like he's like a DJ Pauly D or somebody.
Like from that show, New Jersey Shore or something? Jersey Shore?
Man, I'd go see DJ Pauly D though. I'd go see him over Odessa or whoever that is. Only because I'd want to go party with Pauly D, wouldn't you?
Bro, you know what they're doing also downtown? Like they're doing their little barbecue cooking contest this year too. They're having a barbecue sauce wrestling. Like barbecue sauce wrestling? It's on
You think we
Wednesday,
can get
man.
Skinny in
That
that?
doesn't sound even good. No, we don't need Skinny in any more competition. We're withdrawing him. You know, he couldn't do. We need to get back to the KY jelly wrestling or something like that. The heck with this barbecue sauce.
Yeah, barbecue sauce is pretty nasty. But we got to get some bets. It's already 4:41, man. How am I making some money?
Oh, okay, Johnny. I forgot we had to do some gambling around here. You know, Uncle Brasky's been hot. Pete Money, I'm just staying around 500 around that area. I've been riding Uncle Brasky's place, so we've been making some money. We've been getting buckets of beer instead of just single beer, so we've been clowning a little bit. But just remember, Johnny, I don't know your bankroll any more than you know mine. And with that being said, get the brooms out, ladies and gentlemen, because the Denver Nuggets are sweeping them Lakers tomorrow night. LeBron's done. He hadn't won a playoff series since the bubble, and that was questionable at best, you know. So I like the Denver Nuggets tomorrow night. I saw the line 4.5. It don't really matter what it is. It could be 8, 9, 10. They're about to run the Lakers out the gym. It's a sweet city. I'm taking the Nuggets, Johnny. I think it's too easy of a bet.
Shoot, right now you can actually get the Nuggets currently at least on the MGM minus 3.5.
Go ahead and jump on them.
Jump on that,
get
John.
it. Whatever you want, go get it.
Get
they
some
ain't
of
getting
that.
the game. I'm sorry. They're not getting the game.
I'm with you right there. What else you got for me?
Well,
and by
I'm
the way,
gonna
did you
move over
see
a little-
D'Lo sliding into DMs during the game last night?
Who was?
D'Angelo Russell, D'Lo.
Yeah, I think
He had
hit
0
some threes
points,
the other
0 for
night.
7. Yeah, 0 for 6 from downtown. And in the third quarter, when they're over there, like, you know, got a timeout and they're all talking about what they're doing, he was sitting there on his cell phone, man. I'm telling you, he was sliding into the lady in the front's
he was
DMs.
setting up that tenderoni for the night.
Tenderoni, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know D-Lo. Hey,
That's the San Francisco treat.
That's right. You already know you'd already know.
All right, so
all right, D-Lo's getting in them DMs. Let's move over to baseball, Johnny.
I forgot to pet the deadgum Kansas City Royals this morning. Deadgum. Thank you.
You
Get
gotta get on
to
those
what I
day
got to get.
games. The day games mess me up because I'm not ready, you know. The day games. I'm looking at the lines and looking at this, and then I go, oh, dang, something already did. Whatever.
Well, I got a little bit of advice for you. You don't have to get ready if you stay ready. You hear me?
Man, that's great advice, Johnny. I never thought of it that way. Man, that's my new motto. Thank you, Johnny.
Go.
I'm gonna stay ready from now on. All right, I like the under tonight. There's a baseball game. The Cleveland Indians versus the Atlanta Braves. You got two Indian clubs going at each other. You got Chris Sale on the mound for the Braves, and you got Logan Allen on the mound for the Indians. It's down in Atlanta. It's going to be a beautiful, not hot Atlanta, and I like the under. I don't think they get there 8.5 runs. It may get to about 7-ish around there. Chris Sale can pitch a little bit. Logan Allen 3-0. I mean, he got a little 4 ERA, but they like to pitch a little bit. I like the under. I like a little pitcher's duel tonight in the Atlanta Braves, Cleveland Indians game.
Atlanta Braves, Cleveland Indians. I got to say, I like it. Man.
Under 8.5.
Under the 8.5. I'm actually putting in my bet, so I wasn't listening to you, and now I'm back. I'm sorry. I got
What
it
do
in.
you bet with that MGM?
I got the MGM and the FanDuel and the DraftKings, just in
Man,
case.
my old raggedy-ass bookie, he wouldn't even take. I was trying to get out on Caleb Williams' first overall pick.
You had to lay $20,000 to win 100.
Whatever. It was free money.
Yeah, you got $20K
That's
to
what
win
the
100.
kid told me at half shell. The kid, Dave, he said, man, minus 10,000, you're wild. It's crazy as hell. And then he goes, sprinkle some money on J.J. McCarthy going 3 overall. I said, man, let me fade whatever you say from now on.
Yeah, good job. Make sure you do that. So we got under in the Braves and the Guardians, two teams that are going at it. And by the way, the Guardians, they're named after. Like, is that? Didn't you have a family member get a DUI on the Guardian Bridge?
Oh, a couple times, yeah. I had an uncle and a cousin up there. They both got DUI.
So when people go to the Guardians, they just think about, like, oh, man, that's where I got
My,
my
you better not get that DUI. The Cuyahoga County finest will be all over you. I promise you.
Well,
You think South Haven police are bad? Wait till you get up there at Cuyahoga County.
Man, they don't play in Ohio, do they?
Play no game.
All right, man. So what we got, Brasky?
Well, I'm going to tell you what, we're going to start out with you tonight, believe it or not. You know, I went to another fine showing of the Ole Miss baseball team.
You took
last
Alabama,
night.
didn't you?
Absolutely, I did. I hate to tell you, I'm not going back to watch a game tonight. We got Double Decker Festival kicking off this afternoon in Oxford. I will be at Double Decker. I promise you it will be a lot nicer than going to the baseball game. But we're going to start tonight, Johnny. I like the Minnesota Suns, the Minnesota and the Suns game over 103 in the first half. The Timberwolves and the Suns.
Over
103
in the first half. Okay.
First half.
I was like, dude, the Minnesota Suns, this man.
Well, no.
He's getting. I can tell you've been in the sauce, brother.
I've had two drinks and I've had a puff. That's all I've had so far today. But I'm fixed to get my head right out here on this patio because I'm getting ready to go to Double Decker. Now the nickel play this week, we're taking Alabama tonight minus 1.5 over Ole Miss. They 10-run ruled them. It was 12-0 in 7 innings. It was over quick last night.
It was.
It was nasty. It's hard to watch when it looks like they're batting practice. I'd be afraid to be in outfield. I'd be getting pelted with balls when they get it out there. This doesn't even look like baseball to me. It looks like batting practice.
It does.
But we're going to stick with the dime bag play. We didn't hit it last week, only because the Birmingham Stallions fumbled 3 times inside the opponent's 5-yard line going into score.
That's not
They
Matt.
still won the game.
Matt Corral didn't do any fumbling, did he?
No, he didn't fumble it. No. I mean, but they had 3 turnovers inside the 5-yard line. That is not good, and they still won the game.
Well, what do we
so
got
we're
then?
We got the Birmingham Stallions minus 7.5 over the Houston Rednecks.
I love it. Rednecks down. Let's go Stallions.
They're called the Roughnecks, but we'll call them the Rednecks. It sounds better.
I like it. Gentlemen, y'all have fun, man. Enjoy Double Decker party down in Oxford today. If you see my daughter,
You need to come on down,
stay
Johnny.
away.
Get up tomorrow. Get here by 10 in the morning. Well, that ain't going to happen.
Johnny can't even get down and watch his daughter cheerlead at 7 o'clock. You think he's coming to Double Decker?
Come on, don't. I missed one dead gum showing because I ran late. Golly, nobody lets me sit it down now, man. Live it down. Hey, gentlemen, y'all have a wonderful weekend, man. I'll see y'all, I'm sure, very soon, and we'll do it again next week.
All right,
Have
Johnny,
a great one,
remember,
Johnny.
A broke man's a dangerous man, Johnny.
Don't y'all touch the dial. Back in 2 Shakes, Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio, we are Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
All 650 acquisition B, 30,000 miles per year, 20 cents excess mileage. Forte RE756 120, MSRP 22,320, EV6 P56 03393, MSRP 50,200. Telluride RG5 1041, MSRP 37,935. Includes all rebates and incentives. Must finance through Hyundai. Excludes tax, title, and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 4/30/2024. Dealer stock only.
Hey, Jeff Allen, what's happening over there at Gossett Kia South Mount Moriah Wonderland?
Randy, we are making magic on Mount Moriah. 2024 Kia Forte LXS 41 MPG Highway, $199 a month, $34.99 due at signing. 2023 Kia EV6 Win, $249 a month, and a 2024 Telluride LX front-wheel drive, $369. Both $39.99 due at signing, all 24-month lease.
And 0% for 48 months on 2024 EV9, and always get peace of mind with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
So whether you live in Horn Lake, South Haven, Olive Branch, or Memphis, you'll be happy at Gossett Kia on Mount Moriah.
So get over there, Gossett Kia South, 2680 Mount Moriah or KiaMountMoriah.com.
Napa Cafe celebrates 26 years in 2024. Hi, I'm Glenda Hastings, owner of Napa Cafe, and I want to thank you for making us part of your dining experiences. If you are a first-time guest or have dined with us countless times, I want to thank you for making us part of your lives. Whether you're celebrating with the crowd or planning a cozy date night on the town, Napa Cafe can provide you an extraordinary evening. We have 5 dining rooms, including our private wine cellar, our Jan's room for 2 guests, and the Eleanor room for parties up to 60. Sit back, relax, and celebrate. Leave the cooking to us. Come see me at Napa Cafe, 5101 Sanderlin Avenue. We're open Wednesday through Saturday for dinner starting at 5 o'clock. We also offer curbside pickup from our full menu. For details on our stay-in, dine-out menu or reservations, visit our website at napacafe.com. Come join us as we celebrate 26 years of Napa Cafe in 2024. We can't wait to serve you.
This is hard to believe, but the Hyundai Santa Fe is actually better? I know, that's crazy, isn't it? The 2024 Santa Fe is new, top to bottom, and even better than before. It's almost as big as the Palisade, so roomy, and now it's got a standard third row. Everybody's clamoring for that. And it's the best SUV when it comes to the ride than ever before. You know how with SUVs you love it because you're sitting high, but you don't get that luxury kind of ride like a sedan? You do with the 2024 Santa Fe. It's the best riding SUV ever, and it's quiet. It's the ultimate family car. All you've got to do to be sold is to test drive it. The people at Homer Skelton Hyundai are saying, come try it. You'll love it. Homer Skelton Hyundai, right at the corner of Highway 78 and Craft Road. First exit in Mississippi. Go see the ultimate SUV, the 2024 Santa Fe.
Fill your spring with brilliant style at Sissy's Log Cabin. From the latest designer trends to one-of-a-kind pieces to exquisite diamonds, you'll find the joy you need for a stylish spring while enjoying the Sissy's promise of unmatched quality, service, and selection. Experience Sissy's for yourself when you stop by any of our 6 locations or shop online at sissyslogcabin.com. Create the style of your dreams only at Sissy's Log Cabin, because life's too short for ordinary jewelry.
Are you aware? It's patio season. Family Leisure sure is. That's why they have factory direct pricing on swimming pools, spas, and even, yes, patio furniture. Yes, sir, it's indeed patio season. So come by Family Leisure and check out all the brand new 2024 patio furniture sets. And with patio season here, you know that pool season will be here before you even know it. So buy now to get in line for your pool installation and get pre-season pricing. Plus, you could save $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, even up to $5,000 on all spas and swim spas. Family Leisure has got special pricing on all in-stock saunas, theater seating, pool tables, and even outdoor kitchens. I love it when it's patio season because of all the fantastic deals that Family Leisure makes available just for you. Family Leisure, Whitten Road at I-40, where family and fun come together.
It's time to get charging in your new Charger from Gossett Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat on the Pike during our Dodge Power Shot days, and it's your last call to charge forward and pay less. New 2023 Dodge Charger SXT, we Gossett at $27,599, $27,599 or $419 a month. That's $10,000 off MSRP. Plus 2023 Dodge Charger Scat Pack, now $7,000 off MSRP or $659 a month. And get to Gossett during Ram Truck Month. 2024 Ram 2500 Tradesman Crew Cab, $6,000 $1,000 off MSRP. Plus 0% for 72 months on select models. So drive past the rest and come to the best. Gossett Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat on the Pike. Online, GossettMotorCars.net.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
All 75 months at 8.99. Charger PH 636,167. MSRP 37,715. Scat PH 612,877. MSRP 55,110. Ram RG 19,347.2. MSRP 65,925. Includes all rebates and incentives. PF 695. Excludes tax, title, and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through end of the month with approved credit dealer stock only.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy, Johnny Radio. Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you jumped on the Royals. They're looking pretty good here. Man, it's only 1-0, but it could be 2-0. Right now, the Tigers could be up, except for the Royals play from their right fielder, Frazier, who just scaled the wall and brought back Adam Frazier. What a damn play he made out there in right field, bringing back a home run and then throwing my man out at first, who had already taken off and was almost to third base because he thought it was gone. By the way, I got some crazy news. OJ, what killed OJ just came out.
Cancer, right?
Prostate cancer. Prostate cancer. Only time prostate cancer's ever done any good in the world. I will tell you, though, before you go, I'm doing a little PSA. How do you prevent prostate cancer?
I don't know. Go to the doctor.
No. According to this right here, this is WebMD. Choose a healthy diet full of fruits and vegetables. Eat a variety of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Blah, blah, blah. They contain vitamins, da-da-da. And guess what else it says? Masturbate regularly. It helps reduce the issue with your prostate. Your mom might have told you you'll go blind, but the doctors are telling you, have at it. Hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget, the NBA starts at 4:30 today. You got a little Pacers Bucks. Get out there, make the world a better place. See you on the flip side. Peace.
Hey, Jason, my main man, Marshall, what's up over there at Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike?
Well, Randy, we know that one size doesn't fit all at Gossett Volkswagen, so we've got a take-your-pick offer that covers all the bases.
Well, everybody I know, including me, loves choices. So, Jason, what do you got?
How about a 2024 Taos S, 2024 Tiguan S, or a 2024 Jetta Sport? Take your pick for $279.99 a month. Plus 1.9 for 60 months on all Atlas and Atlas Cross Sports. Or get a brand new 2024 Atlas Cross Sport SE for only $33,988. And no reasonable offer will be refused.
Ask for Jason, the main man, Marshall, at Gossett Volkswagen, 1875 Covington Pike, or online at GossettVWMemphis.com.
That's Gossett Volkswagen on Covington Pike, where we're charging forward and charging less every day.
All 36-month lease, 7,500 miles per year. Taos RMO 51756, MSRP 26063. Tiguan RM 103,910, MSRP 31363. Jetta RMO 48802, MSRP 25506. Cross Sport RC 236,449, MSRP 38,981. Includes $3,000 rebate. Cannot be combined with special APR. Includes all rebates and incentives. PF 695. Excludes tax, title, and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through end of the month with approved credit dealer stock only.
Any day is a good day to sell your home. This is Sheldon Rosengarten with Mark's Benstorff Realtors, but the absolute best days to sell your home are those days that end with a Y. That's right. Numerous scientific studies, and my friend Kevin, who is also a wine connoisseur, have shown that if you want to sell your home, make sure and use my highly successful strategic marketing program and list on the day ending in a Y. Now think about it. Who would be foolish enough to not trust science and a wine connoisseur? Seriously, changes are happening in the real estate industry, and it's not just that sellers don't know the answers, they don't know the questions. That's why I'm here. If you or someone you know is thinking of selling, I always tell people to talk to 2 to 3 experienced real estate brokers and make sure that I am one of them. Find out why people often say, when you want the job done, you call Shell Done. Call me at 483-0546 or MemphisRelocate.com. Remember, MemphisRelocate.com or 483-0546.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your buddy Johnny Radio. I'm here with Mark, the owner of Dyer's, out in Collierville's historic town square, where they've been cooking up them burgers since 1912, the old-fashioned way. Mark, what's going on in life? I see you got your 4 kids with you. What do they love about Dyer's?
Man, they love everything about Dyer's. They love all the great food that we serve, and they really like eating our good food and watching some of their favorite sports.
Braden, what do you like at Dyer's?
I like a bacon burger with fries, a milkshake, and with a Tigers game in the